Hey there, it's Kat and this is Brews and Reviews. So today I'm going to be giving you guys my TBR for the Tome Infinity and Beyond Readathon. So this is round 4 and it runs from the 1st of July until the 31st of July. I'm co-hosting this readathon and it was created by Meg's Infinite Booklist, and the other co-hosts are Sam from Sarcasm and Sci-Fi, Scott from Book Invasion, Steph from Novelty Corner, and Megan and Sue from Spine Breakers. I'll leave a link to all the information that you might need for this readathon down in the description below, and I'll leave a link to the announcement video that I made where I go through all of the challenges in a bit more detail than I'm going to now. So as I said in my announcement video, I'm going to be trying to read exclusively black sci-fi authors. So this should be a lot of fun because I am in a giant reading slump right now, and a lot of these authors I've never read them before, so I feel like getting some new perspectives, some fresh perspectives might help me get out of this slump. So I'm really looking forward to this. There are a couple of prompts that I don't have any books for. I'm going to be doubling up, okay, more than doubling up on a lot of the books that I'm going to be reading for prompts because, as I said, I'm in a reading slump. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself and, you know, just going to see how it goes. If I manage to complete all these challenges, then I'll have a look and see if I can fulfill the rest of the prompts that I haven't. I think there's only 3 that I haven't out of 22, so, you know, it's not that bad. It's you know, it's fine. All of these books that I'm going to read, I have no idea what they're about. Honestly, I'm reluctant to look too much into them because I think that might hurt me in the reading something. I feel like if I go into it knowing nothing of what it's about, then I'm going to be more eager to pick it up. So, really sorry if this is kind of like not actually describing what these books are about, but if you want to know, come back for my wrap up because I'll definitely talk about it then. As I said, I'm going to be reading one book for multiple challenges, so I'm just going to read out the challenges and then tell you which book is going to cover those challenges. So to cover the prompts, read a book that has fire in the name or on the cover, and a not talked about book or one that has under 5,000 ratings. I'm going to be reading The Black God's Drums by P. J. Clark. Honestly, I have no idea what it's about. The cover is kind of steampunky. There's sparks on the cover, that's why I'm counting it for the flames things. It looks like the clouds are illuminated and fire, so I'm kind of counting it for that. And it has under 5,000 ratings on Goodreads, so it seemed to fit perfectly. So to cover the prompts, a sci-fi novella, a book promoting diversity in sci-fi, a book with extraterrestrial beings, and a sci-fi that's been on your TBR too long. I'm going to be reading Binti the Night Masquerade by Nnedi Okorafor. This is the 3rd book in the Binti trilogy, so like I actually do know something about this book because I've been putting off reading it for ages because, I don't know, I really enjoyed the first 2 and I know it's only a novella, so it should be really quick to read, but so I'm finally hoping to actually read this one because it is really easy to get into and I would like to finish that series. So for the prompts, a book a host rated 5 stars, a book with time-based elements, a classic sci-fi, a standalone, a book set on Earth, a book you're excited about, and the most popular sci-fi you own and haven't read. I'm going to be reading Kindred by Octavia E. Butler. This is my first Octavia Butler book and I'm so excited because I've been hearing the co-hosts of this readathon talk about Octavia Butler for so long and say how amazing she is and how amazing her books are, and I'm like, I really want to read it. So yeah, I'm finally actually going to read Kindred and hopefully I'll like it because I really like the sound of quite a lot of her books. I feel like Kindred's just the one that people tend to suggest when you're like starting out with a book, so yeah. If you're wondering which host rated that as 5 stars, I know for certain that Sam, Meg and Sue all rated it as 5 stars. To cover the prompts, a book with a star on the cover or in the title, and a book featuring space travel, I've chosen to read Babel 17 by Samuel R. Delany. Yeah, I literally have no idea what this book is about, and I'm kind of happy about that because it's going to be like a wild card. I mean, all of these are wild cards really because the way my brain's working it right now, if I get to read anything, then that'll be great. So, you know, I'm gonna have fun. To cover the prompts, a beautiful cover, a book part of a larger series, and a book with a disaster or a dystopian I'm gonna be reading. Actually, I had this one. Finally, the only book I have in physical form, the rest of them are just like ebooks or audiobooks, The Obelisk Gate by N.K. Jemisin, because I'm determined to read this series this year because otherwise I'm gonna have to reread the first one because I'll have forgotten all of the complicated things that happen in it. And I'm determined not to do that because I still have it in my head right now, so I'm excited to get to this one. I feel like I was a bit iffy on the first half of the first book, and then by the time the end bit came around I was like, okay, yeah, no, I need to read this. So, gonna do it, gonna read it. And the last book that I have, and the cover's one prompt, but it would cover others if I hadn't already marked them down, and that is a sci-fi with fantastical, mythological, and retelling elements, and for that I picked The Ballad of Black Tom by Victor Laval. So this one, all I know about it is it's a H.P. Lovecraft retelling, but from the perspective of a black man. And I mean, that's great, because the reason I haven't read H.P. Lovecraft, even though I'm intrigued by his, you know, creations and like Elder Gods and all that, is because he's a super racist dude. So to actually read something of his sort of mythos, but like not racist, should be lovely. So that just leaves 3 prompts that I haven't covered: a children's / middle grade book, a book that's over 500 pages, and a book featuring robots and androids. So if you guys have any suggestions for that, if you guys have any suggestions that are written by black authors specifically, that would be great. But otherwise, I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself to fill those prompts, because you know what, we'll just say that I haven't filled in the map for certain planets because I don't know, I wasted fuel going back for my cat or something like that. That sounds like me. So that's my TBR for the Tome Infinity and Beyond Readathon. If you do want to take part, it runs the entire month of July. All the information you need is down in the description below. I really hope you join us, because these readathons are really fun and we always have a great time. If you decide to post a TBR anywhere, let us know by using the hashtag Tome Infinity Readathon, and we will go check them out. If you like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!